Hi, so we're having a glorious weekend, and like everybody, I'm sick of being stuck inside, so I'm back outside under the tree working on the Earth battery. Now, Earth batteries obviously are a fascinating thing, and there's an awful lot of research and some really good information has been posted in the comments. So if you're not checking out the comments, you really ought to, because there's a lot of people contributing there, some great information, well worth a read through, well worth a follow-up on. Now, one of the big problems with the Earth battery is basically, if you like, the entire Earth is, in inverted commas, the electrolyte. So if you stick a whole load of rods in the ground and you try to connect them up in series to raise the voltage, it's not going to work. Now, Mr. Teslonian tried this, and he did an entire field with massive rods, and he found exactly the same thing. You can't increase the voltage by connecting in series when using an Earth battery just like that. That seems like a huge problem, and indeed it is a huge problem, because how are you going to get the voltage up? Well, obviously I was reading around on this, and I came across a patent for a chap who'd dug pits. Then he treated the soil in the pits, actually with salt solutions, put them back in the pits, and then made his Earth battery up again. That seemed a little bit like cheating to me, but it did strike a chord, because also, if you think about it, the experiments that I'm directing you to, so if you go to Google Scholar, have a look at some of the experiments. What they do is they dig up the Earth, put it into a plant pot, and then arrange a whole load of plant pots around. And somebody pointed out, well, if you're doing that, aren't you just getting galvanic action because you've removed it from the Earth, and so you've removed it from the effect of the telluric currents? And that seemed like really sensible stuff to me. So putting together that patent and putting together current research, what I thought, how about if you kind of created the plant pot in the ground sort of idea? So I grabbed a whole load of this. Actually, I have a lot of this. It's just ABS waste pipe. It's what is that? 25mm diameter, something like that. It's just plastic pipe. And I cut off some sections at 10 centimeters, and I cut off 4 of them. And I stuck 4 of them in the ground, and they're here. I'm going to give you a better view of that, incidentally, and of the readings, but I stuck 4 of them in the ground. And then I added my electrodes. Now, I'm using carbon and lead, and if you're following the membership channel, you know why I'm using carbon and lead. So I've got a carbon and lead electrode in each of those 4 pipes, and when I connect them up, it's awesome. It actually connects in series. You can increase the voltage. Now, I've got 4 of them, and I'm reading 0.944 volts. It kind of wavers around a little bit, but it's 0.9 and above volts for the 4 connected in series. And if I connect one of them, it drops right down to 0.3. So we would expect 1.2 volts, and I suspect over time it'll climb to 1.2, but even so, it's 0.9 when there's 4 of them in series and 0.3 when there's only 1 of them. If I connect up 2, I actually get 0.6, which is great. So there's something going on between the two, I'm not quite sure what, but I'm getting an improvement in the voltage when connecting them in series, as long as I've driven them into a isolated bit, isolated by basically whacking a piece of pipe in the ground. So what I'm going to do now is give you a close-up of that, and I'm going to pull one out so you can see exactly what it is that I did. Okay, so here's one just connected, and you can see it showing 0.398. If I move that to there, take that and connect it to there and there, there we go, suddenly we get 0.67, and if I just keep on going like that to the end, we'll get that increase in voltage. And there we go, 0.98 of a volt. So if I pull one of those out so you can have a look. It's just a piece of graphite rod. It's only stuck in about that far. Strip of lead. Pull that out. 10 centimetres of pipe that I whacked into the earth. Okay, so I've pulled them out the ground, and as you can see there, a 10 centimetre piece of ABS, and then I stick a couple of electrodes in there, one carbon, one lead. Like I say, if you want to know why I'm using these, then it's on the membership channel. That'll explain why I chose these electrodes, but you don't have to. You can choose any electrode combination you like. Somebody suggested to me carbon and stainless steel. I have tried that and really not got a particularly good result. I preferred this, but you know, it's everybody's experience. Just because one person is doing one thing doesn't mean it's the right thing. It gives you a starting point for direction more than anything. And there are other things I want to do, which is why I'm choosing these electrode materials. If you're uncomfortable with them, well, work with something else. The general principle still works the same. Irrespective of the electrode material you're looking for optimization. But that's how I made them. I just cut off 10 centimetres of this, scraped a piece of ground free, whacked them in with a mallet, and then stuck my electrodes in there. When I looked at what Mr. Teslonian did, then, like I say, I think if he'd gone around and put in some pipe, and some serious pipe, maybe 4-inch diameter, driven that in, then put his electrodes in there and done his work, I think he would have been able to connect those up in series. Now obviously when they're laying on the bench here and connected in series, then there's no way that they can connect. So at the bottom here there is a connection. It's clearly not enough when it's in the ground to short everything out. But there is a shorting connection when it's actually in the ground. Maybe they're not deep enough, I don't really know. Maybe it would work if we put something else there. Again, I don't really know. But pulling them out of the ground and connect them in series, we get 1.3 volts. That's not the issue. You can do that really easily. You can connect them up in series when they're like this and get the voltage increase that you're looking for. The issue is getting that when you're putting them in the ground. And it seems that putting them in the ground by isolating them with a little bit of plastic pipe around each electrode before you add it actually has the desired effect. Like I say, that was pulled really from a couple of research papers and a patent particularly that I read that I thought was interesting. Anyway, it's an easy way to improve that voltage, I feel, because you're not doing anything, you're just whacking the pipe in and putting your electrodes in, your very small addition, to improve that earth battery generator. So I thought I would share it with you. I hope it was of interest, and thank you very much for watching.